Okay, just want to show you this quick little hack I put together using Arduino for a little Halloween hunt we had at the house. It all starts with this Radio Shack digital recording module, and this thing records like 20 seconds of audio, and now I'm going to trigger this thing. So you can record, in that case I just recorded a howling wolf through this microphone by pressing this button, and then I just played a sound through the speakers in my computer, recorded it through this microphone. It saves it on here, and then it had a button here that you could push for playback. I've removed that button because I'm going to control that, the pressing of that button essentially through the Arduino. So I've traced one side of the button to ground, so I soldered a wire to the ground, same wire that coming directly off the ground wire for the battery. The other side traces to a spot that I found easiest to solder to on the back of the board, so I just poked a wire through and folded it over and soldered there. Those two wires then trace back to here on the breadboard, where I isolate these two circuits. They're both powered independently with an opto isolator in between. So a signal on this side of the opto isolator triggers this to act as a switch and allows current to flow from here to here on this side of the opto isolator. The triggering mechanism is this light detecting resistor that in the software I have a calibration routine that when it first powers up for 5 seconds, it'll, you expose it to its environment in the brightest and in the darkest, and then there's some threshold somewhere in between there that when a shadow passes over, it actually triggers it, sort of like much like any kind of motion detector. So it works out really well at night when you've got maybe a light sort of shining in that direction, and if somebody passes by, it creates a really dark shadow, and this thing works really well in that case. It's a very simple hack. If I were to do it over again, I might use an infrared detector or something like that. The other thing I do when that sort of motion is detected, trigger the sound module, and also trigger this, sort of simulate lightning here through this LED. So here's how it works. The shadow passes over, lightning flashes, plays the sound, whatever sound you have there. The other thing I would do here, if you really want to trick this thing out, would be to actually have it interfacing with an MP3 player, where you could have a mix up your sounds. You could have a shuffle your playlist or whatever. So that would be kind of fun to try too. Okay, that's it.